All
Yo,
right.
yo, what's up,
Welcome
fellas?
back. Welcome back to
Hello,
another
everyone.
episode of Blitz and Bricks. All right. This is episode 11. That is 11 weeks that we have been doing this show. Um, that means last week was episode 10, the special episode. How's everybody doing today?
Fantastic.
Doing awesome, man. Doing awesome. Just
Great.
another day.
Just great.
Yeah,
Living my best life.
I'm
How
doing
about you,
great,
man?
Cam.
quite a beautiful Tuesday out there, wasn't it, fellas? Yeah. I didn't even see sunlight today. All right. Well, I guess we can get it kicked off just straight into it with some already broken news. We had some things going on around the leagues, and I guess the World Cup's still going on, so we got some stuff to talk about. Turbo, you want to kick it off?
Yes, in the already broken news, a blockbuster trade yesterday in the NBA happened. There's a three-team trade with the Minnesota Timberwolves, Chicago Bulls, and the New York Nets. Julius Randle is getting shipped off to the Nets for basically a late first round pick and a second round pick.
That's a straight
And
salary dump.
Nixon straight back to cheeks. I mean, worst case scenario for Randall.
Dubious handle.
And jokes aside, though, in the real blockbuster trade, Giannis Antetokounmpo is going to the Miami Heat with alongside Bobby Portis. They got a haul in return. They got Tyler Hero, Jaime Jaquez, Kalaware, and Kasparis. Some J. Let's just say J. 3 first-round picks, a second-round pick, and I just think this is a great trade for both teams, honestly. The Miami Heat finally get an actual star lined up with the second best scorer in the NBA. Bam Adebayo, by the way. Um, yeah, I mean, I think the Bucks
41 from the line.
made the I think the Bucks made the right decision. I mean, it was either them or the Celtics, but the Celtics weren't giving you a future. They were giving you a future with Jalen Brown for sure, but they got future and picks is what they wanted, and they got. I think it was a really good trade for both teams. From what I've heard, I think the Bucks are also going to look up to trade up in this year's draft. But I have no idea because as of right now, they are holding the 10th and the 13th overall pick in this year's draft in an already loaded class as well. So, like, honestly, just happy that Giannis is actually gone. He's going to play meaningful basketball again. And why not do it on the Heat, right?
Ferris.
Yeah. Also, yeah, Julius Randle was traded. That was a three-way trade. Did we talk about the Bulls' inclusion in that? The Bulls are receiving Nick Claxton from the Nets and sending Mo Guy to Minnesota. Um, yeah, and then the Timberwolves are just after Julius Randle's performance in the postseason. I think Anthony Edwards just really wanted him gone, and that's just it's a salary dump move. Him and your better pick for a worse pick.
I think Anthony Edwards wants to be gone, but
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I could see that.
Other news in the
But I'm
NBA.
happy to see. Oh,
Go ahead. No, you go ahead.
I'm personally, I just want to put my 2 cents in. I'm just happy to see that the Heat got Bam some help.
Yep, two big men versus the world. What do they have, like 7 men on
Two
roster
big
right
men,
now?
yeah.
They got like seven
I
guys on
saw
their own
someone on
roster.
Twitter
Yeah.
say that like nothing is gonna be done prior to like 14 feet in front of the basket, and that's probably like 100% accurate. They're not gonna be making like any sort of shots outside of the paint, but it should be.
I
I
mean, this
mean,
is the biggest boom or bust for the Heat.
they're going to be great defensively, by the way. Top 5 in the NBA defense. I'm already calling it. And I mean, they do have
Agreeing with
still
you.
Norman. They're still definitely going to. I
Yeah,
think they're
Turbo,
going to
chill for a
try to
second. Yeah,
resign.
shout out Christian for the 3 Rose toys and shout out Gabe for the heart. Continue, Turbo. Go ahead.
I think that the Heat still got Davion Mitchell. He can shoot the ball. Norman Powell. He can shoot the ball. Andrew Wiggins. He can shoot the ball. And Bam Adebayo can shoot the ball now. Shot 37% from the 3-point line last year. Career high, by the way. Um, I just think defensively though, that's where they're going to be playing the best. Fast break. I think they're going to be a very fast paced team next year.
Not a single 3-pointer will be shot by the Heat this next season, or at least made by the Heat this next season. All right. Well, still in the NBA, the Dallas Mavericks have officially completed their search for their new head coach. Welcome to Dallas, Dusty May. May has just led Michigan to a 34-3 season this last season and a natty, defeating UConn in the championship. He is also tied for the most wins by a head coach in their first 2 seasons with 64 wins in the last 95 years. I think it was a great hire by the Mavs, bringing in a young head coach fresh off a championship to lead their young superstar. I think Masai Ujiri has been working wonders as the head of basketball operations for the team. I mean, you fire Kid, you go get a young guy that's going to pair up with a really young guy really well. You got Kyrie still in the building. He's going to come back real healthy next year, looking to team up and make a splash with Flag. The team I've also seen is looking to deal Daniel Gafford out to improve their draft picks. I think we're going to be looking at a completely different team than what we saw this last year. You know, no more AD drama. Healthy Kyrie returning to play with last year's Rookie of the Year out of Cooper Flag. You're just kind of a few more pieces away from being a true contender again. And this team is very quickly moving in the right direction to recover from the horrors that Nico had bestowed upon us. I think it kind of sucks if you look at it right now. We're kind of almost in a way where we were before the Luka trade, kind of back to square one. But, you know, get a good dominant defensive big man in there, pair him up with your good scorers. I like Flag. I think he's going to have a wonderful career.
Absolutely. I like the hire too, but I do think that there is a track record of college coaches not truly succeeding in the NBA because you got to think like Rick Pitino and John Calipari are 2 of the greatest college basketball coaches, and they both coached in the NBA and they were terrible. And I mean, I'm not saying Dusty May is going to struggle in the NBA. I think it's a good hire. I like it. But I mean, the only college basketball coach in recent years that I can think of who actually did succeed in the NBA was Brad Stevens. And now he's like, because he led them to like a few like conference finals appearances, or like they were like pretty solid with him as coach. But Dusty May has no NBA coaching experience. So that's the only drawback to this that I think could be some concern for the Mavs. But as a whole, like I still like the hire. I think at this point you had to go with a home run hire because you had to hire somebody before the draft. And obviously any coach would love to coach for Coach Cooper Flag. So we'll see how it plays out.
I think it looks like a good move. You get a guy that's, you know, used to being around these young talents and trying to take them to that next step and that next level. So, I mean, you got to think about it. Cooper Flag is one of the youngest. He's next to LeBron, the youngest draft pick of all time. I mean, he's going to be right around that age of what Dusty May is used to dealing with. So, I mean, I think this is going to be good to pair the 2 of them up. Kyrie is Kyrie. He's going to do his thing regardless when he comes back. So not too worried about that. But I like it. I think it'll be something new. I don't think it'll be something different. You know, young coach, young superstar. I think things can happen here. Maybe this brings in a new style of play for the team that we desperately need. Also, over in the NFL, just this afternoon, the Atlanta Falcons and one of one in a league of his own, the greatest of all time, the best ever tight end in football, Kyle Pitts, have agreed to terms on a 3-year deal. $54 million extension per Adam Schefter. I mean, that's just Atlanta. Figure out your quarterback situation, and you're set. You're so set. You got the best.
I'm not gonna lie, that might be one of the worst contracts in the NFL, if not the worst.
I would have.
Hey man, this is the Kyle Pitts breakout season. It's bound to happen sooner or later.
I would give him Dak's contract. I would give him anything. He deserves it. Yeah. He's the best. I just love Kyle Pitts.
You want to know my opinion on Kyle Pitts?
He's the best.
That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Hey man, when I eventually get that 101 in fantasy football and I see Kyle Pitts staring right back at me, I know what I have to do.
Every year. I've drafted him. I've drafted
Yeah,
him
I'm
every
pretty
year.
sure. I'm pretty
I
sure
will
last
take
year
him where I
Cam
want.
reached on him in our league.
No. I waited
Pretty hard.
I waited for tight end way too long, and
If
he
you
was
don't
still
reach on
there.
Kyle Pitts in fantasy, you're not living, brother.
I
I'm
wanted
Oh,
just
you
not
were
gonna
just
say
you're
anything
just
about
saying you were
fantasy.
going to. You're saying you're going to draft him first round, and then you didn't.
Oh yeah, well, that was the joke. But there was no other tight ends, and I was happy that I waited so long because I was able to get other pieces and then take my goat Kyle Pitts later on, and I did win some crucial games. After Turbo talked shit to me for drafting Kyle Pitts, I won some crucial games on Kyle Pitts back.
Man, he had like one
Okay.
40,
he had a
like
45-point game where he had those 3 touchdowns. His
I
Well,
just
first
Turbo
wanna
also
talk about my
drafted
fantasy.
Brian
Nah,
Thomas
chill,
Jr.
chill, chill,
and Lad
chill, chill.
McConkey
yeah,
in
this
round
Come
2 and
on.
3.
the
So.
second and third round.
I mean, like, sheesh, buddy. I mean,
Traded his only good picks away for fucking Saquon.
no.
Actually,
That
it
trade, I
It
actually ended up
worked
winning
out-
that
it
trade.
worked out
Actually,
because CD got hurt and Pickens got to step into a really big role, so that worked out
Yep.
in your favor.
and Jettis had a terrible year too.
I don't think
Don't forget that.
if we lined CD up at Jettis did have a terrible year, but you jumped on him in like the 3rd pick, and he's got 9.
Well, I
in
mean,
his
no,
QB
hell,
last
I got
year.
him. I got him at the number 7.
You were 7.
I think. Yeah, I wasn't
I think I
nowhere
was
near
like
the front,
10.
bro.
I think I was 10 in the draft.
No, actually, no, I was the 4th. I was the 4th, actually. I think.
I hit fucking hard with Puka in that 10th pick. I think I got like Puka and Nico. Yeah, we're 10 and 11. All right, well, that's enough of that. Hunter, you got something?
Yeah, so I touched on this last week, but there was new news that came to development. So the NFL has informed teams that they will not be holding a supplemental draft. So that means that Texas Tech quarterback Brendan Sorsby, at least for this year, he's going to have to sign up for Indeed and find a job. The NFL did this to prevent Sorsby. Most likely, they did this to prevent Sorsby from entering the league and potentially winning a starting job down the line, throwing games for financial benefit. I mean, anything can happen. I mean, crazier things have happened in the NFL. So yeah, his door to the NFL has officially closed this year. He'll be eligible for next year's draft, but he won't be able to enter the NFL this season. And he doesn't have any NCAA eligibility, so he can't go back to college because he got suspended for a year until that one Texas Tech judge was like, yeah, it's fine. And now he's not even on the team anymore. So now he's basically fucked.
Well,
There's nothing he can do this year.
Since he declared for the supplemental draft, he is completely ineligible at all for the NCAA altogether now. So even with his eligibility being reinstated after the suspension, it is now gone again because he tried.
Oh yeah, you're right.
And I think
it's not like
I think this could be a ploy by the league to try to keep him out because they don't want any instances of betting and throwing games to arise. I mean, I know the NBA was they had a whole hassle dealing with the FBI this whole season with the Terry Rozier stuff. I mean, yeah, it's gonna be a big fucking scandal if that did ever happen. But I mean, what was it like? What did we say it was? He like fucking threw down like one like $3 bet or whatever and lost or something. And he somehow traced back to him. I don't remember the whole story.
I think it was way more than that.
I'm sure it was probably.
It was more like 300 bets that were all like really like not a lot of money, but I mean, still, bro, he was just doing it just because he was bored or something. I don't know.
He wagered over $90,000 over the course of his 4-year college career.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, get him out of here. Get him. He's not. Yeah, fuck yeah. No supplemental draft. None needed. He doesn't need it. He doesn't need it.
9,000 bets.
No, bro, he might need it. He's 90,000 down, so you know.
That's just how much he wagered.
Fucking.
We don't know how much he.
Tell him to fucking get my Big Mac and put the fries in the bag.
And all I'm saying is, it's his first time living too, bro. Give him a chance.
Give him the
Brendan Sorsby, get ready to learn LinkedIn, buddy. All right, up next. Jake, do you want to take this next one?
Yeah, Jake, what you got?
So more breaking news coming out of the NFL. Adam Schefter says there's a lot of momentum building up for Hall of Famer Aaron Donald to come out of retirement and pair up with new superstar Rams edge rusher Myles Garrett. This move would likely solidify the Rams to win the Super Bowl this upcoming season, giving Matthew Stafford the perfect retirement. It's a ride off into the sunset with another ring. It would be next to impossible for an offense to scheme against that much pressure. And it would be beautiful to see the NFC's best offense clash with the best defense in the conference championship this year, as hopefully the Cowboys can get there. This would obviously be really awesome. You know, Myles Garrett, probably like at least like with my own eyes, is the second best defensive player I've ever seen, and Aaron Donald is the best. So seeing these two on the same D line, it'd be pretty unfair, but definitely it'd be a sight to see for sure. And then in other news, the World Cup is still going on. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, the World Cup. I got
Yeah.
something to talk on that for a little bit. So still going on. We're still in the group stage right now. The U.S. men's national team is leading Group D and has clinched their berth for the round of 32. USA, USA, USA. We're moving
USA,
forward.
USA.
Let's go. Also, just yesterday, Argentina won here in the DFW. They were at AT&T Stadium. They had the Jerry's probably so happy that he can oversell tickets. There was probably so many standing room tickets sold for that game. When I was watching on TV, I've never seen that many people packed into those stands before. I didn't even realize that it was AT&T for a second. But it was just packed out. Argentinians everywhere to see Messi break the all-time World Cup scoring record yesterday with his 2-goal appearance. That was huge. I saw a lot of Argentinians last night at my bar. It was really cool. They were really happy. Nice people. But yeah, great. Great for the U.S. to move on. Great for Messi. That's huge. Just solidifying himself in history right there. And yeah, I'm really kind of upset with England today, but
Like everyone else.
yeah, that
Aye.
that yeah, fuck you, Ashton. That 3 days, man. I've been waiting for 3 days. And that was just the last thing I needed. Just about I needed England and then a Brazil win tomorrow, and that was good. But
They're like minus 700, bro. It's insane.
yeah, dude, that's so fucked. That is so fucked. I knew something was gonna. I hate 3-way money lines. I knew something was gonna get me there. I just knew it. I knew it.
Why
But
you got a 2-way money line it, dude? On a draw.
yeah, I'm just taking the draw is such a risk when you think that a team's going to go out there and live restricted for some audiences. Your live contains themes that some may find uncomfortable and has been restricted. Reasons: harassment and bullying. Whoa, we just got restricted on TikTok Live. What the hell?
really, I'm
I don't
still
know,
in
it's
there.
still it's still up on TikTok Live, but they just sent us a
I
restriction
probably just
notice.
said shadow banned. Like can't
Yeah,
find
maybe.
it on
Probably
the
because I
page.
gave you a nice FU. I guess I won't say the nice F word again. That sucks. Live visibility restricted for 10 minutes. Your live is not eligible for recommendation or restricted in search results for the next 10 minutes because your live does not comply with the For You feed eligibility standards under our community guidelines. Reason: harassment and bullying. Hey guys, we're not harassing or bullying anyone around here unless it's Turbo. What the hell? All right, well, I guess we'll move on then. Anybody else have anything they want to talk about with the World Cup? I haven't even checked chat hardly this whole time.
Just that
I'll talk about.
Germany and Mexico have also clinched
Yeah.
groups.
All right.
Also that Messi's leading the World Cup goals, but Mbappe probably is gonna break that anytime
Yeah.
soon.
He'll probably
Yeah,
touch that.
Messi
How
has
close?
18, Mbappe has 16. So
Oh yeah,
it's only a
Mbappe's
matter
getting
of
that.
time.
Mbappe's could even happen.
Easily.
It,
Like congrats to
this
Messi
is
for breaking it, but
yeah.
that's Mbappe's.
Congrats, but this is your last World Cup. Messi and Mbappe's got that 4 years from
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Wow.
Maybe even this year, but
Yo, boss is in the chat. We're still here, Cam. Don't worry. Thanks, boss. Thank you for the confirmation. I really needed that. Apparently, we can't be searched though.
Good guy, boss.
Yeah, good guy, boss. Gabe, thank you for the rose toy. Thank you for the 2 rose toys. I didn't see the other one earlier. But yeah. All right. Well, moving on. I guess that's that. Turbo. Do you have any slips you want to just show off right now or anything, or do you want to do?
I could just show what I put in like not too long ago. Kind of sweating it out right now. I need Philly minus 1.5. They're down 1 right now, so great.
Yeah.
I also took Croatia money line, Chicago Cubs money line, Dodgers money line, and Columbia money line. So $10 to win 130. It's pretty calm.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm definitely a little upset with how my slip on the MLB ended yesterday. I did a just for shits and giggles, bro. I threw down a 16 leg, $20, low risk. It's a 120 time multiplier, so I would have won like just under 3 grand. I think it was like 2,800. I hit 15 out of the 16 legs. The Boston Red Sox with a 2-0 lead through 9 innings in the bottom of the ninth allowed 3 runs, and I lost. I needed Boston money line, and that was it. And I didn't even realize it. It was just a walk off, so I thought the game was over, and I'm like just sitting there so happy, cruising into this 3 grand. And then it didn't happen, but Underdog felt bad for me, so they gave me some bonus, and I got my money back. Oh well. But moving on, Turbo didn't have much to show. I guess we'll just engage with the chat for a moment. Who wants to give Turbo some debate topics like last week? Chat, let's ask Turbo questions. Turbo, put your hat back on.
Not putting that shit on, bro.
Put that.
Let him cook, man. Come on, Turbo, put it on.
Put it back
No,
on.
I mean, I'll show it though.
You gotta cook up. You gotta cook up right here. Keep that on. Yeah. There we go. That's great. All right. Anybody got anything they want to say to Turbo?
Is M or K better?
Let's not say we did, Turbo.
Yeah, not all questions need to be answered. Let's move on.
Yeah, we can ignore that.
Okay,
You're good, Milton.
Okay, Milton.
I have an
Thanks for
answer.
questioning
I
that.
have an answer in mind, but I mean, we can't talk about it.
I mean, yeah.
We just got flagged, guys. We just got shadow banned by TikTok.
Well, I mean, I think we're like, it's only for like 6 more minutes, right?
Yeah, it's only a few more minutes. So it's not that big of a deal. Damn, they really got us. They really got us for harassment and bullying.
They did get us.
Do you think it'll show you like the timestamp or anything of that? That's kind of strange.
Yeah,
Probably
I'll get a message later that'll no, because I got banned on my Cream Trousers Gaming TikTok Live. I got perma-banned from live for I can't repeat what I said, but they repeated what I said to me in the email they sent me, and it was way funnier when I read it in words. It's so graphic and so fucking funny, but I'm never allowed to use that for. They said harassment and bullying, Milton, so I don't really
I bet
know.
it was Blake. I bet Blake reported us.
Yeah, Blake, what the hell?
It was because I told Brennan Sorsby to learn Indeed.
Yeah, we do have the NBA draft in 38 minutes. Turbo, what do you want to say about that right now? Connor's asking for a draft debate.
I think honestly,
been debating the first overall for a while. I feel like that's been a theme for the last couple of weeks.
it's been a debate, but we know the real answer. It's AJ DeBanza. Come on now. But I mean, I think that the Utah Jazz. I don't know, man. Some sources are telling me they're gonna take Caleb Wilson at number 2. I don't think they will. I think they're gonna go best available, but sources saying they're intrigued by him. Everyone's saying that he has the best frame and is the most pro ready, but I don't know. I'm a big AJ guy, so I think AJ is going to be the best in this draft class.
Cameron Boozer has a longer wingspan than Caleb Wilson. I don't get the debate.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, they're saying like the frame. I don't know. He's 6'9", big body, played it 3 to 4. I'm not really like a big fan of Caleb Wilson just because he really didn't play. He was hurt a lot. But I mean, he was pretty good in the games he did play. Milton says, let's talk about England going 0-0 versus Ghana. Yeah, that was terrible. I mean, I'm pretty sure everyone that I know betted England either money line or -1.5.
Ashton took the draw. Ashton took the fucking draw.
I sure did. It's okay.
I feel like England always has a game like this every World Cup, though.
You took the draw? Like, is it the dollar one or?
Yeah, but I did the wrong thing for like I was doing my free flip dollar and I put the right parlay on coins and then the wrong one on the actual thing.
Jeez.
Like I don't know if that's gonna show up, but there's an England draw right there with a check mark next to it.
Yeah, that's fucking just crazy. That is so. That just sucks, dude. Like that really sucks. Kane sold me. I even put down another bet where I boosted his shot attempts right before the game. I was like, yeah, fuck it. I was like, all the stars for every team's going off right now. I'm gonna fucking. He's gonna shoot
Yeah,
7.
literally,
Let's go.
dude.
I was like, he's gonna shoot 7. Let's boost it. Let's take 5.5. Let's take 5.5 here. That's safe.
Close.
Takes 2 shots. I think I had it paired with a goal too. Just didn't get any of that.
Yeah, that was not really good by England in their part. But
Yeah.
and I mean, Ghana is solid. Like they're not terrible. I would say they're average, if not a little above average. But England's like top tier when it comes to the World Cup teams. I don't know. England just
They haven't won a
disappointed
World Cup
everyone.
since 1966.
Yeah, that is true.
Wow, that's just,
How are they top tier?
I'm looking through my underdog right now.
Well, I mean, it's because they always tend to go far in the World
Yeah,
Cup. They just never win it.
England is
They're
4th
like the
in
Cowboys.
FIFA rankings right now. Overall,
Where's USA?
they are 13th, I believe. Last I checked, yeah, they're 13th. They're up 4 spots after beating.
They'll be number 1 after they win the World Cup this year.
What about Mexico?
Mexico is 11th.
Hey,
All right. Well, is that for that? Do we want to jump on over into some trivia?
Yeah, I think we do.
All
I
right.
let's do it.
That's the next course of
All right,
action.
guys, let's get into it. 1 sec. Oh. All right, guys. Welcome to the episode 11 version of the trivia. First question is going to be for Ashton. Which NFL team plays the furthest from their city?
You know, like the question I had last week or a couple weeks ago with the Bears, what team plays outside of their state? I would want to go with one of the New York teams, but I mean that's
Believe
pretty
it or
close.
not, it's actually not them.
Yeah.
Yeah, none of
NFC or
the
AFC?
teams from that answer. They're in the NFC, but none of
NFC.
the teams from that answer were on here.
It's interesting. I think I'm gonna go with the 49ers in Santa Clara.
I mean, yeah, I feel like anybody who knows about the 49ers being in Santa Clara knows that they are just so far from San Francisco. Santa Clara, depending on the drive, is about 42 to 45 miles from San Francisco. On game day, it can take about an hour and a half to even over 2 hours to get to the stadium. Basically, everything I've heard about this stadium, nobody seems to like it because it's just so out of the way. Even the World Cup, like I've seen a bunch of Europeans come to America and marvel at the stadiums, and then they go to Levi Stadium and they go, "Yeah, this thing sucks." So I think that is really just like this is a stadium nobody really seems to like. And I think a big part of the reason is just how far it is. Cam, you're up next for this one. Which NFL team holds the record for the highest point differential in a single season?
Highest point differential. I feel like I want to say the Cowboys just because we've been like the team's leading scorer like 2 or 3 times over the last decade, but I don't think it would be the Cowboys just because we've also had
Not
such
the
a
Cowboys.
shit defense so many of those years. Yeah. I feel like the obvious answer is the Patriots, just because of that dynasty was so long and so dominant.
Yeah,
They
it is the
had this-
Patriots, but I do want
yeah.
to see if you know the year. Do you know the specific year where they had the highest point differential?
Was
Just take a
it
guess. I'm only going to give you one.
was it 2007 where they almost went fully undefeated?
Yeah, it was 2007. They had a plus 315 point differential, which is insane.
Holy
Like they
fuck,
scored,
dude, that's
they
so
scored
crazy.
589 points while only giving up 274.
Holy.
But they would later go on to lose to Turbo's GOAT Eli Manning in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
They actually had a 0 point differential against the Giants that season because in the regular season they beat them by 3. In the Super Bowl, they lost by 3.
Was it 2000?
So-
Was it 2007 and 2011 that Eli won both of his Super Bowls against the Patriots?
Yeah, it was 2007, 2011.
11,
Might have been,
11, yeah.
was it 2011, 2012? One
It
of
was
those
11
years,
or
but
12,
yeah.
I can't remember.
That's 45 touchdowns exactly.
That's
the
so
315
fucking
point.
45
wild.
touchdowns exactly. That's
That is
crazy.
so
I mean,
wild.
objectively, this is the best team to
Yeah.
never win the Super Bowl.
That's
I
the
mean,
most
like that's
dominant
just
team
going
in
to be the
football.
case forever. But hey, Eli Manning did his thing, and now Turbo is like,
Man,
that's my goat.
he put up like 14
Yup,
points, bro. The
go.
defense did their thing. Let's be real
Yeah.
here.
Hey,
Yeah.
I mean, the Giants wouldn't have won that game if Eli Manning didn't have that final drive. That's all I got to say
Yep.
about that.
That's all I got to say, too. Thank you, Hunter.
All right. Jake, this one's for you. I feel like this one's actually a little bit of a difficult one. Which of the following schools does not have a Heisman winner? We have Houston, Pitt, BYU, and Washington.
Okay, so Houston had Andre Ward, I believe. Is that his name?
Yeah, Andre Ware. Houston
Oh,
had
yeah.
him.
Then Pitt, I think, had Tony Dorsett, and I think he won the Heisman, right?
All right. You're the worst person I could have given this question to, but yeah.
Yeah, it's multiple choice.
BYU, I don't know. They don't really ring a bell. I mean, I know Steve Sarkisian went there, but there's no way he won a Heisman. There's just no shot. Washington. I can't think of. I don't know. I don't know why. I just feel like, 'cause I know Penix was pretty close a couple years ago. But I don't know. For some reason, I just feel like Washington doesn't have a Heisman winner. I don't know about BYU, but I'm just gonna say Washington.
Final answer, locking it in.
Yeah, I'm sure there's like someone for BYU that, or like one of these schools that won it that I'm just like overlooking, but I'm just gonna say Washington doesn't have one.
Correctly guessed. It's Washington. Yeah, Ty Detmer won it for BYU back in the 80s, but like you actually said, the closest a Huskies ever come to winning the Heisman was Michael Penix back in 2023. He finished second in the voting. They've only ever had two Heisman finalists. Their first was Steve Emtman, who was a defensive tackle back in '91. Ultimately, Emtman's NFL career was derailed by injuries, which is unfortunate. Penix's NFL career is being derailed by being ass. So that's probably another 10-minute ban on TikTok, but we'll
Yeah,
see.
we're gonna get shadow banned again.
We're gonna get shadow banned. Sorry. Which NBA player holds the? Oh, sorry. This is for Turbo. Which NBA player holds the record for the most made free throws all time?
Jeez. Off rip, top two that come to my mind. There's Honey Bun Hard.
It's not Honey Bun.
Buckets, man. Not Honey Bun?
Not Honey Bun.
I thought it would
What
have
about
been him.
Jimmy
too.
Buckets?
Not Jimmy Buckets either.
What?
Jimmy Buckets.
Ban him. We're actually about to get
Jimmy
shadow
Buckets.
banned.
Yeah.
I'm mad.
Okay. All right. It took me a second to process what you actually said.
Jimmy Buckets, man. Was this
Not
like
Jimmy
recent?
Buckets.
Is this a recent player still playing now or not?
No, his last season was in the early 2000s.
Jeez. Oh, fuck. I gotta go way back. I'm just gonna think of big men that got fouled a lot. About Timmy D. Timmy D.
Not Timmy D. All right, Turbo. I'm gonna give you one more guess, and then I'm gonna see if anybody wants to try and steal it. Take one more shot at this.
Am I correct though in the big man area?
Yeah, you're correct in the big man area.
She said I'm just go with Shaq.
Not Shaq.
It's made.
I mean,
free throw
most
attempts.
attempted. Yeah, it's made free throw attempts. I mean, he probably has the most attempted.
Oh
I'd have to
shit! I
double check
thought,
that,
yeah,
but
I
it's
thought it
made. All right. Anybody want to try and steal this?
I think I know the answer, but I don't know if I should say it.
Then you probably know who it is.
I think I know the answer too.
All right. The answer.
Yeah.
We're skipping this one. All right,
Let's move
Ashton,
on.
you're up next. All right, Drew Bledsoe holds. All right, Drew Bledsoe. Ashton, Drew Bledsoe holds the NFL record for the most pass attempts in a single game. How many passes did he attempt?
Well, I know Jacoby Brissett had 57 in the recent season where he broke the completion record. So it's got to be more than that.
Jacoby Brissett aired out 57 times in one game. That is just depressing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, pretty bad. Pretty bad stuff. I'm gonna go maybe like 64.
Higher.
Higher? Oh man.
Higher.
I don't even
Just did.
like I'm gonna try to like break it down to like a range or whatever. Like is it 70?
Damn it. Yeah, it's 70. Yeah, he went
Jeez,
45
man.
of 70 with 426 yards, 3 touchdowns. They ultimately went on to win this game by 6 points. And this was actually the most impressive part of the stat when I was looking it up. At no point during this game did he throw a single interception or get sacked on 70 pass attempts.
Wow.
You probably
That's
Yeah,
just
that's
you
just
probably
incredible.
sound like a man.
That is truly
Yeah.
incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would feel like a god after this, man. I would be like, nobody can touch me. And then the Jets ended up like injuring him, and then Tom Brady had the career he did.
Yeah, and
So
he threw for like around 65% too. That's pretty crazy.
yeah, I know. I mean, dare I say, one of the best performances a quarterback has ever had.
Yeah.
All right, Cam, this is
Man.
definitely going to be the hardest question.
Wow.
There are 4 NBA players who've had their numbers retired by teams they never played for. Can you name those players? And Cam, I'm just going to say, if you get 3 of them right, I'll give it to you because I don't think you're going to get the 4th one. Not because he's unknown, just because you wouldn't think of him.
Okay. The league did league-wide just was it a couple years ago that they retired Bill Russell's number.
Yeah, Bill
Yeah.
Bill Russell's on here.
Bill
He's one of
Russell,
them.
that was
Yeah, they
the-
retired
yeah.
his number league wide.
Yeah, everyone was wearing it on their jerseys that whole season.
Yeah, the other 3 were retired by specific teams, so they're not league wide.
Kobe, yeah, Kobe's number was retired whenever he died in the plane crash.
Yeah,
Was that us? That
by
was
the
us. Yeah,
Mavericks.
The Mavs did that, yeah. That's 2.
Yeah, that's 2. You're missing 2, but if you get at least one of them right, I'm just going to give it to you because
Just
I
because
mean, I feel like you know who this player is.
just because he was the GOAT, I have to throw MJ out there. I feel like somebody's retired MJ's number.
Yeah, it's MJ.
Okay.
Yeah, Michael Jordan, he got his number retired by the Miami Heat. Kobe Bryant got his number retired by the Dallas Mavericks.
That's not gonna guess Pete Maravich at all.
Yeah, Pete. I don't think anybody would have guessed Pete Maravich. That's why I was like, look, if
Not
you
in
get
my
3 out of 4, I'm
mind.
just going to give it to you.
That
Yeah,
was
so
not in my
technically, Pete
mind.
Maravich did play for New Orleans, but he played for the New Orleans Jazz before they moved to Utah,
Yeah.
so it's a different franchise.
The city
But
still
because,
counts. Yeah.
yeah, the city honored him. So, I
city
mean,
is
and also he
loyal.
played basketball for LSU, so it's just like a
Yeah.
Louisiana thing. So, yeah, nobody would have got Pete Maravich just because you wouldn't think about him unless you're a Pelicans fan, which if you are, I'm sorry. That's depressing.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Agreed, man.
I mean, I can't. Michael Jordan getting his number retired by the Heat, okay, I could understand because that's Michael Jordan. But Kobe Bryant getting his number retired by the Mavericks, I'm like, come on, guys.
Yeah, dude,
What are we doing
that's
here?
just fucking. We're the only team that did that. Like, that's crazy.
Which
Okay,
number?
Yeah, I know.
24?
I thought someone else.
24, they
yeah,
retired 24.
Yeah, I thought someone else would have done that, not just us. But that actually is so corny.
Nah.
It is.
Maybe Denver.
Yeah, I was gonna say
no.
maybe. Yeah, maybe
Okay,
the
all right,
Nuggets.
let's move on. Let's
Maybe
move
the
on. Let's move on.
Nuggets.
All right. Jake, you're up next for this one. Which NBA team currently has the lowest win percentage as a franchise? Regular season only.
I don't know what it is. Like whenever I think of ass franchises in the NBA, like the Kings, I feel like stick out above everyone else. Like the Kings, it has to be the Kings.
No, it's not the Kings.
Really?
Really?
Damn. Now I gotta think. All right. I mean, the Cavs. I feel like the Cavs are always picking number 1. Obviously, they have LeBron for that huge stretch. They probably aren't the lowest win percentage, but I mean, could it be the Cavs? Is that a bad guess? I don't know.
Nope.
No.
Really, bro? Team with LeBron on it?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm trying to think who else hasn't won anything. I mean, the Wizards I feel like have always been pretty bad.
Nope.
Maybe
It's
like
not the Wizards.
I'll just go with the teams top of the draft this year, like Wizards and Jazz. Like, are they up there?
Nope, they're not up there.
Is
This
team
team's in the
currently
Western
pretty-
Conference. Sorry, say that again.
Is this team currently like pretty good?
I mean, they're good, not championship good, but they're good.
Did they make the
It already
playoffs?
came to my mind.
Yeah, they made the playoffs.
The Wolves.
Yeah, it's the Timberwolves. They have a 42.1 win percentage, and they've lost
Wow.
1,713 games. They've been a franchise for 37 seasons, and they only have 10 winning seasons. So if you're a Timberwolves fan,
Sheesh.
again, my heart goes out for you. I wouldn't wish that on. Actually, no, I would wish that on my worst enemy. I'm that much of a hater, but yeah, man. I mean, it must suck to be a Timberwolves fan. And then it also sucks to be a fan of this team. Turbo, you got the last question. Which NBA team currently has the longest active playoff drought?
Sheesh, like Jake said off rip, I don't know why this team, whenever ask comes to mind, I mean, I'm thinking the Hornets /
Great
Bobcats.
guess. Great guess. It's the Charlotte Hornets. I feel like this one was
Think
pretty
of them.
easy, but yeah, they haven't made the playoffs since 2016. They in their entire franchise history, they made the playoffs 10 times. They've only won 4 playoff series, and they've never made it past the second round. So this is just poverty
And y'all,
to the highest
this is
degree.
y'all's goat. MJ is y'all's goat. Even with this, this is terrible.
Literally, bro. LeBron would never.
LeBron would never.
Yeah, you just
Legit
wait till the
would say
finals to
otherwise.
lose.
They
All right,
really,
that's all the trivia I have for today. Thank you guys for
Con
partaking in that.
really puts up a fucking generational rookie year and then just goes and shits the bed from the perimeter in the play-in game, and the Hornets are just still without a postseason appearance.
Yeah,
Crazy.
their future looks bright though. I think they'll be fine. If not,
Yeah.
it'll just be what it always has been, and we probably won't even
Well,
care about them.
They fucking blew up out of nowhere this season. Fucking Con was
I
hitting
think
from
the
anywhere.
second half of the year they were playing at like a 55 win pace. So, as long as you build off that, maybe you're not going to win 55 games just because, I just can never see the Hornets actually doing that. But you could probably push for like a top 5 seed in the East.
Yeah, the Astros are currently in the bottom of the 11th with the Blue Jays right now. They're up 9-7. Need the Blue Jays to keep this game going. Been fucking looking at this the whole time. It's stressing me out. But yeah, all right. That's that for Turbo. Do we get it, or for trivia entailing Turbo? Do we get into debate now?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's go ahead and do it.
All right.
All right. Again, I'll explain the rules just in case this is anybody's first time watching us. I'm going to give everybody here a debate topic. They're going to have 2 minutes to go over it, give their opinion. When there's about 30 seconds left, we're going to play this. That's their sign that they got to wrap it up soon. The moment they hit the 2-minute mark, that's their sign they got to shut up. So we will go ahead and get into it. Ashton, I'm going to give you your debate topic, and this is actually the only football debate topic that we have on the day. We did talk about it earlier, but I wanted to see what your opinion on it was. Do you think that Aaron Donald should come out of retirement to play with Myles Garrett and the Rams, starting now?
I mean, yeah, I think. Well, Aaron Donald doesn't really have anything left to prove. Like one of probably the greatest defensive player of our generation. I mean, it would be fun for him to go and play with Myles Garrett, who is arguably up there with him. You could make a case for either one. Should he? Another Super Bowl ring wouldn't be too bad. It'd be good for the Rams. It'd be horrible for the NFC. But I think he should. It'd be entertaining football to watch. I'm sure he'd have fun with it. He's still in fantastic shape from what I've seen. There would probably be some growing pains in the first couple of games. Just getting back to football ready shape. But if he is going to come back, he should make that decision soon, so he can go be with the team and practice with them. That's pretty much all I have to say about it. I mean, it's should he not? I think he's fine either way. He's already a Hall of Famer. He doesn't have anything left to prove. It's really just if he still has a love for the game and he wants to continue playing.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. I mean, he doesn't have to come back, and he doesn't have anything left to prove. But if he does, then it's going to be a huge problem for everybody else. Because I mean, I could see it if it's like when MJ came back from retirement and he was like rusty. I mean, he still had
Yeah.
like he was playing baseball, and then he had to like get back to like playing basketball again, like at the NBA level. And then after that, he was fine. But I think that if Aaron Donald comes back, it'll only be for like this season.
Gronk.
I mean, they don't have like, even though like he probably would be an upgrade, but they have like no real like need for him. Like even like across the edge for Myles Garrett, you have Byron Young, who's a really good pass rusher, and then up
Just
the
think
middle,
about how there's nothing an offense can do. You can't scheme against that much pressure.
I mean, yeah, but like Kobe Turner and Braden Fisk, like maybe they're not as good as like Kobe Turner. Probably he might actually like Myles Garrett right now. I mean, not Myles Garrett right now. Aaron Donald, like Kobe Turner, like may be better than a 36-year-old Aaron Donald that hasn't played in 3 years. He's that good. But like, I don't want to hurt the. I wouldn't want to hurt the development of Braden Fisk and Kobe Turner. You know, just to be that greedy when I'm already like pretty easily the Super Bowl favorite. So my guess would be that if they feel like they need him, like he would come on board, like at some point in the season. But I don't think he's going to start the season on the Rams. That'd be my take.
Probably, yeah.
I don't know. Gronk came out of retirement to come back to Brady. What was he retired like 2-3 years from the Patriots before he came to Tampa to go play with Brady?
Yeah, before he got traded to Detroit.
Yeah, he retired because he thought he was going to get traded to Detroit and he didn't want that to happen. And so he literally came in the next day and said, I'm retiring. And then he came back because Brady's in Tampa. Brady said, hey, bestie, come play with me down here in Florida. Came back, played fucking great tight end football. Broke a couple ribs, keep playing through it. It still put up numbers. One of the top tight ends in the league in his 30s. I mean, I think it's possible that Donald can do the same thing, come back and be one of those top defensive players. I've been saying it for the last couple of weeks that we've been talking about him. He's been actively still doing his NFL training regimen. That's just the way he lives. Guy's a freak of nature, brute fucking talent athlete. I think he will still be a force to completely jar an entire offensive line. I mean, there's Myles Garrett alone is doing that for the Cleveland defense. Now you bring in Myles Garrett to this already pretty solid Rams D-line, and then you want to add maybe a little rusty Aaron Donald on top. I promise you he won't be washed. That's one thing I can promise you.
Yeah, he won't be washed.
He'll
just be
at least double team
he's just
both
got
of
to shake
them.
the rust off.
Gonna run out of blockers for the other two guys.
Exactly. I think that this is just going to create a lot of pressure. I mean, I wrote it down in the news script. It'd be really...
They're not stopping the tush push regardless. It doesn't really matter.
No, I think Donald. I think Aaron Donald stops the tush push. The tush push didn't start getting big till Aaron Donald retired. Am I right? That was when it really took off.
I don't think there's any correlation.
I think it was that
there.
season. I don't know, man. But I think Donald could stop the tush push. You put him right in front of it. I don't think Jalen Hurts' 600-pound squat's gonna stop Aaron Donald.
How many regular people do you think it would take to stop a tush push?
With the full Philly?
I mean, when you say regular people, what's their build?
With the current Philly O line,
like us?
Or with the Jason Kelsey Philly O line?
Current.
We're probably
current
dying,
one. Current one. I think you could probably get it with like. I think you could probably stop it with like 20, 30 people.
I saw this on TikTok the other day, but it was would you rather take $2 million right now or $50 million if you and your boys can stop the tush push?
That's why I asked that question.
And everybody's like, give me the $2 million, bro. We are not stopping that.
We're not, bro. It probably takes.
Are they inside a yard? Are they inside a yard to gain, or are they a yard and a half? Yeah, they'll do it. They'll do it almost 2 yards.
That is a good point.
I don't think that changes anything, Cam.
I don't know.
I mean, dude, if it's us, they're gonna get like maybe 10 yards somehow.
I think the entire No Diddy group chat all together could stop the tush push.
That's
at a yard
people.
At a yard and a half. Yeah, exactly. I said like 20 to 30 people.
I think like 50.
Nah, dude. 20,
regular people.
You're thinking, dude, like that many. That many people in general trying to hold someone down. I think it's possible.
Nah.
You got some little dudes in there in the Diddy, bro.
All right, bro.
That was Diddy.
All right, I think that's our sign to move on to the next one.
Next question.
Next question. Cam, this was going to be for you. So all the questions going forward are going to be relating to the NBA draft. That starts in about 11 minutes.
Yep.
Your question is, how do you feel about players saying that they won't play for certain teams before the draft?
I don't really like that. We were kind of talking about that earlier. I think it's stupid. Say what you want that you've been playing your whole life to, like this sport is what you want to do. You want to go out and win a championship, whatever, sure. But at the same time, you also want that paycheck. That is literally the biggest issue revolving all sports is I want to get paid more for the things that I do. If you are someone that has the talent to be a top 3 pick and you come out and say that you're not going to play for one of those top 3 teams, well, if you want the ability to have your own choice, sit out of the draft and go into the undrafted free agency. Take your choices from the teams that offer you there, and then you get to make your pick. But you're going to forfeit that paycheck of being a top 3 overall pick. And that's like a massive payday for a rookie that a lot of other players aren't getting. I mean, if you look at it in the NFL, I think the first overall pick makes like a $30 million contract. And then the last pick of the first round, I think, is making like a $4 million contract. There's a huge range, and I don't know what the financial specifics are in the NBA. I'll need to look at that, but it is that same value that your salary reduces pick by pick. So I think saying that you would sit out because you don't want to be drafted by a certain team and you refuse to play for a certain team, I don't think that's a very good idea. I think that cuts your paycheck at the end of the day, and then you're going to end up being one of those players that cries and complains that you're so talented, but you're not paid well enough. Yeah, that's really all I have on that. I'm just not that big of a fan of it.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of it either. I mean, you've seen it at like the NFL a few times, and you've seen it like in the NBA in recent years. Like last year, Ace Bailey said, "I don't want to go to the Jazz," and now
make a bigger statement. Make a bigger statement. Go to that team and do something with that team. Turn it around. Go out there and take a terrible team that you don't want to play for them because they're bad or they're not in a fun city, whatever. Or you have to go be Mormon because you're in Utah now, whatever. Go to that team and turn it the fuck around. Turn some shit up. Bring a fucking championship to that city, and then you'll become a hero to those people. And I'm sure at the end of the day, that will feel a lot better than not wanting to play for someone because you don't want to be a part of their organization or in that city.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think that, I think I said it, but it's one of those things where if you don't want to play for a certain team and you're projected to go at a certain point, why even go into the draft at any point, right?
Yeah, literally.
Because it's like, I mean, the whole entire draft is like, okay, these people are deciding on your future, where you get to go and where you start your career. And I understand if you're like not out. Like, I mean, I'd imagine nobody wants to go to like somebody like the Cleveland Browns or something. Like, if you get traded there, you're like, fuck.
Yeah.
But I mean, like,
Rip Jared Verse.
Rip Jared Verse. But I mean, at the end of the day, like, it's the draft. It's a process everybody has to go through. I mean,
yeah.
If you think that you really aren't, like, if you deserve special treatment, then sure, you can make your voice heard and be like,
Literally,
hey, trade me.
UDFA,
but at the end of the day,
UDFA.
it still is just one of those things where it's like, come on, man, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like you were saying, Cam, the difference between pick 1 and pick 7 in the NFL draft is literally $20 million.
Yeah,
so if you
exactly.
take that, to an undrafted free agent, it's a huge
exactly.
Huge
Caleb Williams was saying it a
Yeah.
couple years ago when we were leading up to the draft, and he was the undisputed first overall pick. Everybody knew it would be him, and his family was coming out and saying, they're like, oh well, like if this team or that team has the pick, we're not going to play for them. Like, we will not be the first overall pick. That's like $5 million that you just kissed goodbye, bro. That's a lot of fucking money. Like, sure, your net worth at the end of the day is going to be worth a lot if you fucking play your cards right and actually have, like, the proper personality, and you don't turn into like Antonio Brown or something. Then sure. Well, actually, I think he's probably doing really well right now.
Yeah, his life looks pretty fun.
Yeah, he'll never leave the internet.
I think he's starting his rap career. I saw a video.
I know. I saw him on TikTok Live the other day. I was scrolling through there and I was like, "Damn!"
I think I think he's got a better chance in the rap industry than Darren Waller ever did. So,
I mean,
Is he a streamer now too?
yeah, I think so. I've seen him in some of Rampage Jackson. Dude, Rampage Jackson walked in on him having sex on live. It was insane.
That's actually live.
I saw the clip of it, and he dabs him up. No, it wasn't Rampage. It was someone else actually. Who was it? I've been watching way too much.
You talking about Adrian? You talking about the boxer?
Yes.
Adrian.
Yeah,
Connor or Bones?
yeah. He goes
I
up. He
don't
goes
say
up and gives him a hug while he's fucking balls deep in this girl, and the girl's just still going. She's just still
All
going.
right, let's not get shadow banned
All
again.
right, you're right. You're right.
Yeah,
you're
let's
right.
not get. I mean, come on,
You're
Cam.
right. You're right. You're right. I just thought that was really
Cam's
funny. He
getting
is a
carried
streamer.
away, bro.
He is a streamer. I did
All
see
right.
that. I just thought that was hilarious. He's like, "What are you doing, bro?" And he still daps him up.
Okay.
All
All
right.
right.
But
I'm
yeah,
going to
that's
make a slight change because
that
I
is
feel
my
like some of
take.
these debate topics are a little bit longer than they need to be. So I'm actually going to turn it down from 2 minutes to 1 minute if you're okay with that, Jake and Turbo.
I'm perfect with that.
Cool. All right, let's do that. All right. So, Jake, your topic, you have a minute to debate. When it's all said and done, who do you think will have the better career, Dabansa or Peterson?
I'm not taking either of them over Cameron Boozer, so I'm throwing both their names out of the trash. Cameron Boozer, I get it. The big knock I hear on him is that he's just not a freak athlete at all, but I don't really get that. Like maybe like above the rim vertically, he's not a freak athlete, but as far as lateral quickness and the ability to move around in the post, he is very athletic. Like he's actually very athletic in that regard. You see a little bit of Jokic, you see a little bit of, an athletic big or not a super athletic big, but someone who the game comes right. And Cameron Boozer just his pure efficiency metrics. Like all he's done in his career is win. But you look at his efficiency metrics that he had this last year at Duke as a freshman. His most compared like his best comps as far as the freshman season goes are Steph Curry, Anthony Davis, and Zion Williamson. I'll take that 10 out of 10 days of the week. I'm not even thinking twice. Cameron Boozer will be the best player in this draft. I don't want to hear about ceiling. Darren Peterson, he doesn't even play. Oh, is that it?
That
I'm
was
done?
that was warranted.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
honestly, like, I'll let you get the final say, though.
I think that's a
No,
terrible
I mean,
fucking
okay.
take, by the way.
I think that was. I
Give
think
it
that was
like
a warranted.
any
get out.
redraft you'll see, like give it any 3 years. I'm calling my shot now. Cameron Boozer, gonna be a top 10 player in the league,
Someone
and
clip this.
will be easily the best player in this draft class. And whatever
That-
he's going to the Grizzlies, he's gonna be going to the Grizzlies. The
He's not going
Grizzlies
to the
are gonna
How
be.
many
Grizzlies,
years?
brother.
You
they're gonna
say
be
3 years
the
from
East.
now? 3 years from now? Is that what you said? You
Yeah,
said 3 years.
3 years.
I'm
So
archiving this.
All right,
clip.
Jake.
I'm
June
archiving this.
23rd,
We're coming back to
2029.
this. We need to come back. 3
You
years
did
down the
not
road.
answer my question, man. I really do appreciate it.
Well,
Yeah,
I don't like
I'm
any of
gonna.
those guys. They're okay, but
I forgot
They're
the
no-
question after. That was such a fucking terrible
Yeah,
take
no,
that I forgot what the
this
question
was
even
between
was.
Dabansa and Pete. This was a debate between who would be better, Dabansa or Peterson, and it turned into a Cameron Boozer glaze. Which I mean,
Yeah, I
at
ain't
the
gonna lie,
end of the day,
Jake.
respect. I mean, that was entertaining to watch.
That's just bad.
That's crazy.
Your
That
ball
was-
knowledge is showing right now. That's
was
terrible.
fucking
He
wild,
might be
bro.
top 5 bust next, out of this draft class,
Ooh,
in my
okay.
opinion.
Top
Nah,
I
five.
think he's terrible. He
Hold
can't
on,
shoot the
hold
ball
on,
either,
hold
and in today's NBA,
Hold on,
you
let's
have
put-
to be able to shoot the ball.
the team that drafts Cameron Boozer tonight is gonna win the draft.
Absolutely. And he's not going to the Grizzlies either, bro. They have Zach Edey. They don't need to draft.
He's going to
Cameron
Utah. That's
Boozer.
where he's going. His dad
No,
works
he's
for
going
Utah. So.
He's going to the
Bro.
Bulls. Going to the Bulls.
Hey,
There's
the Bulls get their next Jordan, bro. That's what happens.
Cam Boozer
Fuck,
is way
this
too
guy is-
ugly to be good at basketball, bro. Just look at his fucking.
Did you see how good his dad was on the Bulls?
All right, y'all. On a serious note, though, I got to leave a little early, so thank y'all for tuning in. So I'll see y'all next.
Oh,
Tuesday.
it got too hot, and he was like, "I'm out."
Can't explain yourself.
I wanted to get that taken, but I was gonna leave a little early. I'll let everyone know. So see y'all Tuesday. Thank y'all for tuning in. Peace out.
Later, Jake. You have a good one, bud.
Take care, man. I'll see you
Later,
around.
Jake.
Bye. All right.
That
Well,
was just
the moment he faced any adversity, he just immediately left.
Yeah. He saw he saw
All
the
right.
door. He saw the door.
Yeah, he saw the door. All right, Turbo. I got you for this next one. So you were making fun of Jake's ball knowledge. I want to see your ball knowledge. Out of all the players in this draft, who is your favorite sleeper pick? You got about a minute.
Off the top of the two that come to my mind, I'm thinking Emmanuel Sharp out of Houston. And I can't really say this last guy's name, but he's Stanford. His name's Mbuka. Oh, actually, I can. Mbuka Okori. Both really solid. Emmanuel Sharp played at U of H. Great coaching over there, by the way. Can play defense and shoots the ball really well. He can fit on any team, in my opinion, because he's going to play defense and be able to make open shots. And then Okori, I just think that could be like a sleeper pick that could turn into probably like a top 5 in his draft class. Because the clips that I've been seeing from everyone and everywhere, Like he looks awesome. He looks amazing. Like I didn't even know of this dude. And like now he's like projected like maybe he's like can maybe like slide into the lottery, but it's looking like late first. But I think he could end up being a top 5 guy in this draft. Depending on where he goes, obviously situation if he gets PT and all that, but off the tape and stuff, he looks really good.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I was a little bit more than a minute because I was locked in on what you were saying, and then I looked at the time and I'm like, "Oh shoot, it's 40 seconds." So I gave you some extra time.
Oh,
But
nice. Thanks.
yeah, of course, no problem. But I mean, the draft is literally about to start right now.
Yeah,
So
it's literally
yeah,
7, so
I guess
yeah,
we
yeah,
go
it's
ahead.
literally
right
yeah.
now.
Yeah, I guess we go ahead and wrap this up and get in there, huh? How about it, fellas?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I'm cool with
I
that.
kind of want to see.
Do we have any
what
do we
happens
have
here.
any last minute questions from chat?
Just an
KB
update as
says-
well. Panama and Croatia are tied at half 0-0.
Nice. KB says,
Yeah, and
Turbo, I'll donate a galaxy if you give me 5 jumping jacks.
I'm not doing 5 jumping jacks, bro.
Come on, bro, do it.
That's a galaxy right there.
That's a galaxy.
Nah, bro.
He left the chat. He's not even there anymore.
Wow.
Yeah, he's
Well,
not even
All right.
I
Well,
guess
never
that's
mind.
it from
You're
us.
saved, Turbo. You're saved.
I guess that means that's it from us today, you guys. Thank y'all for joining again. To those of you that are still here, if anyone is still here, we appreciate you very much every week. You know the drill. Don't forget to like, comment, turn on the notifications bell, subscribe, comment,
Follow.
like,
Share.
Tell everyone you know.
notification bell. Tell your dog. Tell more than everyone you
Yo,
know.
Roxy.
Tell everyone you
Yo,
don't
Rox.
know.
Make a TikTok account for your dog and follow us.
Yeah. Tell everybody you
Nice. I might do
see.
that.
You could see someone like
Repost it on your
fucking.
story.
If you see someone like fucking 300 feet away from you, like a lonely girl walking at night that looks scared, run at her as hard as you can, like screaming.
All right. No,
chase
Yeah,
them down.
let's just cut the
Yeah,
stream.
no. Wait, hold on.
Let's
No,
just-
no.
No, and
Let's
tell
just
them
like,
about
follow,
Blitz
comment,
and
and
Bricks.
subscribe.
And tell them about Blitz and Bricks. Share it with everyone you know. Like, follow, comment, subscribe, notifications bell.
Dude, we already got
share.
shadow banned earlier, man. Come on.
I'm our own worst enemy right now. All right, that's it from us, guys. We'll see y'all next week. Later.